एंड लुकिंग आफ्टर योर सेल्फ. इसको ठीक करो. क्या नाम है इस बच्ची का? ये बेटा ये हिल गया, इसको थोड़ा सा ठीक करो. देखो बोर्ड से ही नज़र आ रहा है. ठीक है. ओके फाइन, थैंक यू. ओके या so we are collecting affidavits and declaration forms these days, and you can give it now or you can give it later as you like. ये अटेंडेंस के लिए ले लो. Okay, thank you. Okay, so another thing that we can talk about is okay, so we can talk about core values. I always start my classes with the core values. So what are the core values? Integrity. Okay. Very good. Okay. Discipline. Integrity के अंडर ही आ जाता है truth. ठीक है ना? Okay. Yes. Respect and dignity of each human being that you come in contact with. Okay. So वो WhatsApp वाली बात भी it comes in that context, right? Anything else?
Helping others. Helping others.
Helping others, and we can also call that community. We can also call that service, right? So community means we have a sense of looking after the people around us in whatever way we can, and service means when we help other people without expecting any payment or return, right? Okay. Okay. What else? Strength means you're focused towards Okay, yes, you can say that. अच्छा, actually values कोई fixed नहीं होती. You can decide your own values as an individual, and I can decide my own. And FC has one set of values, so it depends on what you think is right for yourself. Okay, but as long as we all try to practice our values, I think we can all be very. What should I say? It's good for us, for the individual who's doing it. It's good for the community in general. ठीक है ना? हमारे पास आसपास जिससे भी हमारा interaction होगा वो benefit करेगा. And not to say कि हम खुद भी benefit करें. When you help someone, you benefit yourself as well. Do you believe that? है ना? You do that. Okay. जब आप किसी को पढ़ाते हो तो आप खुद भी सीख रहे होते हो. It's a two-way process, right? Okay. Yeah, anything else? Like you said, strength, we can call that there's excellence. ठीक है ना? What does this mean? That you're going to do to the best of your abilities. Now every person is different, but try to do the best you can do. Okay? Don't just try to get away कि अच्छा बस इतना काफ़ी है. No. अपना बेस्ट देने की कोशिश करो, right? When you do that, it helps you grow, it helps you think, it helps you learn. ठीक है ना? So the only objective of a course, of a class, of an education, of anything you're doing is not just the grade or the degree. That's not the end of it. Actually, it's a process that will develop you as a human being, as a person for the rest of your life. This is a stage of life जहाँ पे it doesn't matter कि आपका grade क्या आया. At the end of the day आपको याद भी नहीं रहेगा आज से 10 साल बाद कि आपका grade क्या आया था, right? So it will be the process, the learning, the skill to learn जो आपके पास रह जाएगी. That's what we say. For example, when I studied back then when I was doing my undergraduate, do you think I'm studying the same thing now? No. But then I went through a process जहाँ पे I went through आपकी ब्रेन की एवोल्यूशन होती है ना. सो व्हेन यू आर टीचिंग और लर्निंग और गोइंग थ्रू दिस प्रोसेस, यू आर लर्निंग हाउ टू लर्न. इट डजंट मैटर उसका कंटेंट क्या है. क्योंकि फॉर एग्जांपल उस वक्त मैं कंप्यूटर नहीं यूज़ कर रही थी. लेटर ऑन आई लर्न थिंग्स दैट मैंने उस वक्त बिल्कुल भी यूज़ नहीं की थी. I learned many different softwares, I learned many different techniques, I learned many different things. But again, वो beneficial था. Why? Because I started to learn how to learn. And I started to even like how to learn. ठीक है ना? When you come in academia, it means you are a lifelong learner. You never say your education is complete. It's never complete. ठीक है ना. हम हमेशा सीखते हैं ना. एंड यू माइट आपके वी डोंट नो 10 years from now 20 years from now क्या चीज़ आएगी नई दैट यू माइट लर्न. ठीक है. ओके. और एक्सीलेंस के बाद क्या है? देयर इज अकाउंटेबिलिटी. अकाउंटेबिलिटी, फेयरनेस एंड जस्टिस. डू यू बिलीव इन दिस? We are all accountable for what we are doing. ठीक है ना. So that's why we try. कोई हमें देख रहा है या नहीं देख रहा है, we will try to be honest, we'll try to be fair, we'll try to be just. So as a teacher you have to do this, as a student you have to do this. So as a student आप कैसे ये practice करते हो? For example, yeah, exactly, that's a major issue है ना. Cheating and plagiarism and stuff like that. When you're cheating and you're plagiarizing, आप टीचर के नुकसान से ज़्यादा आप क्या कर रहे होते हो? अपना नुकसान कर रहे होते हो. ठीक है ना. एक असाइनमेंट में ठीक है यू माइट गेट अवे विद अ गुड ग्रेड और अ गुड, वो पता तो चल ही जाता है. इट्स नॉट कि पता नहीं चलता, लेकिन तो आपके ब्रेन ने सीखा तो कुछ नहीं है ना. तो देयरफॉर एट सम स्टेज ऑफ योर लाइफ आप जाके तो फिर यू विल सफ़र द कॉन्सिक्वेंसेज ऑफ व्हाट यू डिड एट दैट टाइम. तो बेहतर नहीं कि जब आपको मौका मिला है सीखने का तो आप सीखो. मतलब इट्स अ प्रिविलेज है ना. आप लोगों का यहाँ बैठना इज़ अ प्रिविलेज. देयर आर मैनी पीपल हु कैन नॉट डू दिस. डू वी रिकग्नाइज द प्रिविलेज दैट वी हैव? है ना. है ना प्रिविलेज. इट इज़ अ प्रिविलेज. इट्स नॉट दुनिया में कहीं भी everyone does not have an opportunity to do this. So we should appreciate the privilege and the time and the resources that you've been given. चाहे वो आपको आपके पेरेंट्स दे रहे हैं या आपका सोसाइटी दे रही है, जो भी दे रहा है. बट वी शुड टेक बेनिफिट फ्रॉम दिस. ठीक है. फाइन. एंड सबसे पहली बात ये है कि यू आर हेल्दी एंड यू फिट इनफ टू डू इट. ठीक है ना. सो दैट्स ऑल्सो समथिंग वी शुड अप्रिशिएट. और आजकल ख़ास तौर पे आई थिंक यंग पीपल स्पेशली शुड लुक आफ्टर देमसेल्व्स. है ना. रखते हैं यंग पीपल ख्याल अपना? You don't have to say that. Actually, शुरू में जब ये कोविड आया था तो there was this thing about young people thought they would not catch it. है ना. लेकिन अब ऐसा नहीं है ना. We have had cases of young people getting affected. So there's no age group that's excluded, which means that young people जो हैं they should also be careful about जो चीज़ मैंने personally observe की है. You should be careful about your diet, खाना पीना जो है, right? Which means कि healthy अच्छा खाओ. Your sleep, that's very important. और फिर your overall जो भी हम सीख रहे हैं या कर रहे हैं, try to do that अपने लिए भी and for the people around you. ठीक है. Okay, good. So we are done with this. Now we can come to the course outline. Okay, let's see the course outline. Acha, whatever we are doing, I'll upload the recording on Moodle. Plus, I will upload the course outline on the Moodle. Plus, I will also be sharing information, whatever, with you in class and also on Moodle. Okay. And so I've talked about the general rules of the overall course, and you're familiar with this. Grading कैसे होगी? Yeah, अच्छा, remember कि the course outline is flexible. Okay, I always write a disclaimer at the end of the course because according to the situation we sometimes have to modify. ठीक है, but the general outline so far is that we plan to take quizzes, we plan to take